Today's movie coaster contest experience is going to be Tron Legacy, the ride created by Master Engineer 02. Tron Legacy is a 2010 American science fiction action film directed by Joseph Kosinski in his feature directional debut. It is the sequel to the 1982 film Tron, and the story follows Flynn's adult son Sam, who responds to a message from the long-lost father and transported into the virtual reality called the Grid, where Sam, his father, and the algorithm Quora must stop the malevolent program Clue from invading the real world. Now, I am recording this intro after I had done the recording for the video. I gotta say, I did rewatch Tron. I went back and rewatched it, and it's freaking awesome. I did mistake Clue for his father. My memory faded a little bit over the years. So if you guys like some Tron, smash that like button, and we'll get right on into it. Heyo, my poetic coaster friends! Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight Movie Coaster Contest Edition. Today we are looking at Tron Legacy, the ride created by Master Engineer 02. And here they say, Tron Legacy, the ride, based on the 2010 Disney movie Tron Legacy. Has it been that long? Jeez. I love that one. Embark on a journey starting in Sam Flynn's home city with the Incom Tower standing tall, the docks where he calls home, and of course Flynn's arcade. As Sam, I kind of want to go watch this movie again. Honestly, it's been a minute. As Sam enters the arcade, he finds a secret door leading him to the basement where he's transported to the Grid, a virtual world of his father's making. From here, you will experience a few of the beginning scenes from the movie, including the light cycle battle up to Sam and his father are reunited. This is my first park submission to Channel 5. Before now, I have only submitted blueprints when I started on this. The first thing I made was the large black wall. It instantly hit over 20,000 pieces. As I'm still in high school, it was hard to find time to work on this project. It soon became clear how much of an undertaking this was. Everything is made by me except the apartment buildings, the bank, and a few blueprints from the workshop, which is listed. The first building on the left. For coasters, it is linked to a coaster chain. The whole chain needs to be in test mode for them to sync up. For best results, wait till the coaster enters the station. Get on in seat view 1, seat 1. There is custom music, which I did upload to my YouTube channel to make sure it was copyright free. Feel free to explore the city at day or night. Coasters attached to the day sequencer, and enjoy. This is phenomenal. I'm super excited about this. There have been maybe only 2 people who have done Tron. Well, Tommy did it, and then I think it was Brad Hamilton, and then Tommy did another one, maybe even a third. But yeah, those are the only 2 people who have made a Tron coaster, so I'm very curious to see someone else's take on this, especially a builder. I took a peek around at the map, and I think we're in for a great treat. The light cycle might be the best one we've ever seen. I'm super excited. So let's get into it. Here we are at the Tron Legacy coaster. Now, they did say all the coasters need to be in test mode. I'm assuming they are in test mode. Let me open up the ride list just to make sure. Everything is testing. All they asked us to do is wait for it to loop around. So I will cut to it when it's here, and we will enjoy the Tron Legacy experience. Okay, here it is, and there's a look at the stats if you want to see them. Max speed's 100 miles per hour, almost 6,000 meters in length, duration 300 seconds. Strap up. They asked for seat view, seat 1, and that's what we're gonna do. Enjoy the experience, ladies and gentlemen.
He actually did it. I'm on the grid. hardest I can do. I'm afraid something's happened.
Something has happened. We have a guest.
Wow, freaking wee. Good googly moogly. That gave me chills at times. That is freaking amazing. I want more. We have a guest. I want to see the rest of the movie play out on the coaster. It's that good. I gotta say, there are elements here that are better than any of the other 3 Tron creations that have been made, and that is saying a lot because the other 3 Tron creations were created by legend builders. I think some things that they did might have been better, and I'd have to rewatch them, but some things up here are definitely done better as well. And I love your Flynn's arcade and coming all the way up through here. Everything actually did it. We're on the grid. This is, I think, the best looking grid, and I think what's even more impressive is when you get to the top of the lift here and you see the grid, the arena, and the way you lit up the track, they leave traces behind. And I thought that was just so cool. And I do think when you see it like this, you're like, yes, like you get it. It was really cool. And then we entered the arena and it's like, wow, this is incredible. The way you were cutting off cars and they're blowing up because they're crashing into your streak. This is really cool. This is the best looking grid. I like what you did with all these glass panels and these lights. The vibe and the feel of this arena is the coolest one I've ever seen. And then you kind of went on and told a little bit of the story and went behind the scenes of the grid, which was incredible. Part of me really wanted to see, it's been so long since I've seen the movie, but I remember like the Flynn's dad opposes him and they have a battle or something. They go somewhere beyond the grid and there's a little, there's a place beyond the grid where they have a little bit of a battle. and that would have been a really cool finale. I wanted to see that, but that's asking for a lot. This was already really phenomenal. It almost feels like it's set up for a part 2 where we went in and it's like we have a guest, and now this is where the climax is, part 2, where he battles his father or whatever behind the grid. There's some pretty epic scenes in Tron where they look out in the distance, and you did manage to capture one of them here with the looking at the arena, and I thought it gave me chills almost. It just was incredible. I think the scene, what you undertook here, making the grid, all these lines, you did all this stuff here, and then the best looking arena and car battle that I've ever seen throughout the Tron Legacy creations here on the channel. This has elements of my favorite, and it has me wanting more because it was so good. But times, you said 20,000 pieces to set up all these panels. I believe it. It's incredible. Everything about this is absolutely sensational. I think this is going to be holding the #1 spot in my opinion. But at the end of the day, it's up to you guys. Did you enjoy it as much as you did The Little Mermaid or any of the other ones? WandaVision, Spaceballs, Aladdin. There's a lot of good creations in this bracket. It's up to you guys at the end of the day to vote on the best one, and we do need everyone participating for the best one to rise to the top. The more votes, the better. The more decisive a winner we get. So be sure to keep an eye on the community posts, as this is the second to last of the bracket, which means a voting for will be going up within the next 24 to 48 hours. So keep an eye on the YouTube community posts for the voting form for this beginner bracket. Well, it's 3 beginners and then the rest are builders, but it's the newbie bracket for sure, the newer creators, and you guys have put out some phenomenal stuff, and this just goes to show, don't underestimate the builders. Look what you did here today, Master Engineer 2. Sensational. Hats off to you. I can't praise this enough. I thought it was great, and I actually hopefully find Tron Legacy on Netflix. I hope it's there because I kind of want to rewatch it tonight. I'll try to rewatch it at some point here. I knew you could buy movies on YouTube now, and I've been doing that. You can buy or rent them. Buying them is almost like the better way to go because they're not, it's like only a few dollars more to buy them. So I have been throughout the process of watching you guys make these movie coasters and stuff. There's been a few movies that I've bought on YouTube because of the YouTube channel here. Seeing people do a recreation of something, I go, I gotta go watch that series again. So yeah, YouTube sells videos, which is great. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. What did you think of Tron Legacy, the ride? Did it leave you wanting more like it did for me? Did you think this was the coolest arena battle for the battle arena that you've ever seen? Did you see the old Tron series from Brad Hamilton and Tommy T? And what do you think of this compared to the previous legends who have done Tron before him? I'd love to read your comments. Do some comparisons there. Tell us what you liked about this. And that is going to do it for me in today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the last submission of the builder bracket. Bye now.